Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. Welcome back to Big Mike Talks, where today I had planned on doing my reviews for NWA Power and AEW Dynamite, but the other night, instead of watching TNA, I ended up watching the NFL Draft. So I ended up missing out on that, so instead of the 2 now and then the 1 Collision on Monday, I'm going to do all 3 of those on Monday. So now I'm going to give you a little bit of a different video. Continuation of a series I started a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. It is the Independent Wrestlers I'd sign if I owned a pro wrestling company, part 2. And, so far I think I got a pretty decent list out there. Gonna try my best to continue this. I do have an interesting 10 coming up for you. Although 1 or 2 might be cheating. We'll see how it goes. So, number 11, we have Cheeseburger. And yes, there is a wrestler on the Independents named Cheeseburger. He's pretty much the Amazing Red / Evan Bourne style. He's more high flying, although he can mat wrestle, but he's definitely more the shock and awe high flyer. I am surprised TNA didn't get him in the X division at any point. So him being a free agent, I'd be a little dumb to say no. Number 12, Shotzi Blackheart. And honestly, mostly I just want her for the tank entrance. And because she's a person who kind of walks to her beat of her own drum, you know? She's that one person you can... I don't want to say hang out with, that sounds creepy, but... one person who is professional, but can have fun. And honestly, the matches she would have with, like, Charlie, etc., I think would be really fun. So this next one, I guess technically isn't independent, because he's been working OVW and a lot of NWA. It's Gentleman Jack Vaughn. Now, the reason I have him is kind of the same reason I wanted Big Trouble Ben Bishop. He definitely has more of an online presence, but he's also a really good wrestler. So having him, I think, would get more eyeballs on. Number 14, The Good Brothers. Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. A really experienced tag team, and honestly, I think they're going to be my tag team champions. And honestly, they're just a really interesting crew. I guess if they wanted to, they could bring Festus back out if they wanted. But, yeah, I feel like they're a good, solid team that could bring eyeballs in. Number 15, I know they're more of a UK standout, but I'd like to have them anyway because I miss seeing them on my TV. It's Subculture. That's Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews. A really entertaining tag team that had a really good run in Impact. And then before that, when they teamed together a bit in NXT UK, which that's definitely a throwback. I do believe they are signed for the UK, but I don't think they have any dates in America recently. Oh, actually, they were at the Hitchcock Memorial Show in Vegas. That's right. So they are willing to travel, and I would love to have them in my promotion. Number 16, very interesting one that I'm really sad isn't on a major network right now. It's Congo Kong. Now, the first time I saw Congo Kong was back at Impact, right after they rebranded to GCW? Was that what that was? Whatever Jeff Jarrett's second promotion was after he was fired from TNA. Global Force Wrestling, that's what it was. And he was a little bit of a mainstay on Impact after they came back to that. And honestly, he's just a straight monster. I would love to have him on my show if I did have one. Next up, kind of an interesting one because I don't know their status with their current promotion. It's Max the Impaler. Now, the reason I say that is because months and months ago, Father James Mitchell threw a fireball in their face and haven't been seen since. So I'm not sure if that was, NWA writing them off TV or writing them out of the company. I'm not sure. So for now, I'm going to have them on my list. Also, I do think they have some Japan dates, I think. I think with TJPW, if I'm not mistaken. So, kind of cheating a little bit, but only because I don't know their status with their current promotion. Number 18, a man that I slapped my face at that wasn't in the my top 10 when I started this series, Willie Mack. And Willie Mack is so entertaining. I got my first looks at him in Impact when I think he was X Division champion for a little while. Then he had that really entertaining team with Rich Swann, which how they didn't win the tag team titles is just beyond me. But the fact this guy is, he's making cameos for Ring of Honor. I don't believe he's signed. I could be 100% wrong, but if he's not, currently signed anywhere, I would love to have him. Number 19, kind of in a similar vein as Willie Mack, but I'm going Alan Angels, the former 5 of the Dark Order. And while he is on the shorter side, he would be a great cruiserweight champion. And honestly, I think he could really fit in with this group of characters. And honestly, who wouldn't want to see a match between he and Cheeseburger, if that hasn't happened already? Dude's a low-key workhorse, and I wish nothing but the best for him. And number 20, it's a bit of an interesting name because I know he still does dates for Game Changer Wrestling, but I feel like I would be a little dumb not to include him. It's Gringo Loco. Definitely a lucha style guy, although he doesn't wear a mask, which is interesting, but he does some wild stuff. Like his Spanish fly looks like it hurts. Like for real. And again, who would say no to a triple threat between Gringo Loco, Alan Angels, and Cheeseburger? Tell me anyone who wouldn't want to see that. So yeah, that is my list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, my reviews for NWA Power and AEW Dynamite are going to be more on Monday. Along with, I plan on Collision. We shall see about that. So stay tuned for that. We'll try to get to regularly scheduled programming next week. And until that time, happy wrestling, everybody. Peace.